Hi everyone, welcome to today's video where we will explore one of the most fundamental concept in cybersecurity, reconnaissance or simply recon. So basically I'll make a series of videos on recon. So this is the first video. So in this video we are gonna talk about a bit of theory about the reconnaissance. I think it's quite needed for better understanding about the recon. In upcoming videos we will see practically how we can gather informations about any companies. So the first thing, what is recon? So recon is basically the process of gathering information about a target to plan an attack. So in cybersecurity, recon is like being a detective, so to find clues that help uncover systems vulnerabilities. Okay, so it's all about actually gathering informations about the target. So there we can so two main scenarios where recon is used. One is ethical hacking, another is malicious hacking. So in case of ethical hacking, we use recon to strengthen security by identifying and patching vulnerabilities, and for malicious hacking, where attackers use this information to exploit the system. Okay, and there are basically two types of recon. One is passive, another is active. So in case of passive recon, it involves gathering information without directly interacting with the target. So it's like observing a building from across the street to learn about its architecture. So basically in case of buildings, you are observing that building from outside of the building, so you are not entering to that building to know, to observe its to know about its architecture, right? So you're observing it from the outside of the building. So that means you are not directly interacting with the target. In real life scenarios, for any companies or for your target, you can use whois. So whois is basically used to find domain ownerships details. We'll see whois since in the next video, but just get familiar, but in today's video just get familiarized with these names. Or we can use social media to get the informations about the target. For example, I have I can get the information about the target from Facebook's or Instagram, Twitter, right? So yeah, we can leverage the social media to get the informations about the target. Or you can use the tools like Synsys. Definitely we'll see these tools in upcoming videos. And another is active recon. So in case of active recon, it involves interacting directly with the target to gather information. So in previous example, imagine walking up to that building and checking doors and taking notes on security cameras. So in that case, instead of you are observing the building from the outside, you are entering to that buildings and checking doors and taking notes on security cameras. So in this case, you are directly interacting with the target. Okay, but in real life scenarios, for our target, we can use nmap, or we can use tools like barb suite or dns dumpster. Definitely in the upcoming videos we'll talk about the dns dumpster. And there are three key phases of recon. First one is the planning. So planning is basically you have to define the scope. So define the scope means you need to decide what you will analyze, such as domains, servers, or ips. Then you need to choose the tools. So for example, you can use nmap for network scanning or google docs for advanced search. Then you need to gather the information. So you can gather information actively or passively. So in case of passive methods like checking public datasets or forums for target related information. And in case of active methods like scanning open ports or identifying technologies used on a website. So yeah, so in both cases, you can use both cases to gather information about the target. So once you get the information about the target, you need to analyze the collected data, right? You need to analyze the collected data to identify potential vulnerabilities, and then you can document findings for next steps, such as exploitation in ethical hacking or security patching for defense, right? So that's how so basically these are the three key phases. these are the three key phases in recon. So this is just a bit of theory about the recon. In the next video, we'll see how we can gather information actively or passively. We'll see how we can use HOEs or DNS dumper to gather information about the target. So yeah, I think recon is quite essential skill in cybersecurity, whether you are defending system or conducting ethical hacking. So just remember one thing: with great powers comes great responsibility. So always ensure you are authorized to perform these activities. So yeah, that's it for today. In the next video, we'll discuss about we'll see how we can gather information practically. So see you in the next videos.